The beauty of unintuitive gestures, embracing confusing interactions in UI/UX design. In the world of user experience design, intuitive interactions have always been the gold standard. Designers strive to create interfaces that are easy to understand and navigate, ensuring that users can effortlessly interact with the digital products they use. However, there is a growing trend that challenges this notion: the beauty of unintuitive gestures. Unintuitive gestures refer to interactions that are not immediately obvious or intuitive to users. They require a learning curve and may initially confuse users. While this may seem counterintuitive to good design principles, embracing confusing interactions can actually lead to unique and delightful user experiences. Let's explore the beauty of unintuitive gestures and some examples of how they can be effectively implemented. Hidden gestures. One way to embrace unintuitive gestures is by hiding certain interactions within the interface. Instead of displaying buttons or icons, users are encouraged to discover hidden gestures that trigger specific actions. This adds an element of surprise and delight to the user experience. For example, the Mailbox app, which was acquired by Dropbox, introduced a hidden gesture called snooze to temporarily remove emails from the inbox. Users had to swipe left on an email to reveal the snooze option. This unintuitive gesture not only made the interaction more engaging but also reduced clutter in the interface. Multi-touch gestures. Another way to embrace unintuitive gestures is by utilizing multi-touch interactions. These gestures involve using multiple fingers or touch points simultaneously to trigger actions or navigate through the interface. While they may initially confuse users, they can provide a more immersive and efficient user experience once mastered. A prime example of this is the pinch-to-zoom gesture used in mobile devices. Initially, users may not be aware of this gesture, but once they discover it, they can easily zoom in or out on images or text. This unintuitive gesture has become a standard interaction in mobile interfaces, enhancing the user experience by providing a quick and intuitive way to manipulate content. Shake gestures. Shake gestures are another example of unintuitive interactions that can add an element of surprise and playfulness to the user experience. By shaking the device, users can trigger specific actions or reveal hidden features. An interesting implementation of this is in the iPhone's undo typing feature. Instead of providing an undo button, users can shake their device to undo their last typing action. While this gesture may not be immediately obvious, it adds a fun and unexpected element to the user experience. Gesture-based navigation. Gesture-based navigation is a popular trend in modern user interfaces. Instead of relying on traditional buttons or menus, users can navigate through the interface using swipes, pinches, or other gestures. While this approach may require some initial learning, it can provide a more immersive and intuitive way to interact with digital products. A notable example of gesture-based navigation is the Tinder app. Users can swipe left or right to indicate their interest in potential matches. This unintuitive gesture has become synonymous with the app and has revolutionized the way people interact with dating platforms. Embracing unintuitive gestures can be a powerful way to create memorable and engaging user experiences. By challenging traditional design conventions and encouraging users to explore and discover interactions, designers can create interfaces that are not only functional but also delightful. However, it's important to strike a balance and ensure that unintuitive gestures are not overly complex or frustrating for users. The goal is to provide a unique and enjoyable experience that enhances usability and leaves a lasting impression. In conclusion, the beauty of unintuitive gestures lies in their ability to surprise, engage, and delight users. By embracing confusing interactions, designers can create interfaces that stand out from the crowd and provide a memorable user experience. So, don't be afraid to think outside the box and experiment with unintuitive gestures. You might just uncover a hidden gem of interaction design.